Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Jessica Rolph, co-founder and CEO of Lovevery, to discuss how caregivers can create an optimal environment to promote their child's development and also Lovevery's expansion into a new market. Jessica, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you. So wonderful being here with you.
You got it. Give us an overview about Lovevery.
Yeah, so Lovevery is an early learning program. So we're really trying to hold parents and children through those first critical years of life. Right now, we cover from birth to age 5, and we create play kits that ship every 2 to 3 months to a parent's home with products that we create ourselves based on what neuroscience says is healthy for the child's development, but then also information and content for parents so they know exactly how to tune in to those development windows that are opening and closing in their child's brain.
What's the science behind human brain development? Are there critical development windows?
Yeah, so the science is actually there, has been out there for so many decades that, parents, it's hard to reach parents and help them know that these early years are so important. So between birth and age 5, by weight, the brain develops at 90%. So there's a lot of brain growth that happens. Obviously, a lot more brain growth can happen later in life, but this is a really critical time. Second, it's hard to get scientists to really agree, but roughly half of who we become is our genetics. The other half is our environment. And so it made me think, what is this environment for little brains to grow? And how can we as parents help promote that opportunity?
How big is the millennial parenting market?
Yeah, so the millennial parenting market is vast. So we're looking at $47 billion spent on parenting and parenting content and the whole space. We are less than 2% market penetrated in North America, so we feel like we've got a large opportunity to grow.
And there have been 2 key developments since we had Lovevery back on the show in November 2022, the first being market expansion in Australia. What's the opportunity in Australia?
Yeah, Australian parents are so involved in their child's development. We love, kind of learning from the market as much as we love supporting the market. So high interest in Montessori, high interest in really sustainability. 90% of consumers in Australia say that they want products that meet their values, and we meet those values around the future that their children are inheriting. And then also the birth rate is increasing, which is remarkable. So that's the first time in about a decade that the birth rate is increasing in Australia. So it's a very attractive market for us.
Secondly, Lovevery expanded the early learning program to age 4 to support executive function skills. Explain what executive function skills are and more about the expansion.
Yeah. So we all use executive functioning skills all the time in our life. So it's the ability to stay organized and persist through a tricky challenge. Everybody here watching this has well-developed executive functioning skills. What happens is that we're actually born with a capacity to build these skills, but they need specific instruction and modeling to really grow to their fullest potential. So around 4, there is a first surge in the development of these executive functioning skills: regulate emotions, being able to persist through a challenge, think critically, think flexibly. And so we've partnered with parents to create play kits that really tune into the development of these skills. I just want to pause and say also, why do these skills really matter? They seem like they matter, but they actually matter so much for children in school. So oftentimes parents think about learning the ABC, teaching their child the ABCs or the math learning, early on for their children, and want to prep them for that kindergarten experience. Actually, executive functioning skills are more important than academic skills in success in school and life. So we've really helped parents tune into that skill development and made it joyful.
And finally, Jessica, what's next for Lovevery?
Yeah, so we think about our business as kind of 3 main growth drivers. So there's how can we build our revenue retention? So right now we have $160 million in annual recurring revenue on our program. So that is the core of what we do. We have 200 million in trailing 12-month revenue. So we have a bigger business. We have some portion of our business is in wholesale, like selling to Target and telling to Babylist. And we have some standalone items that are really beloved in categories like a play gym or a block set. But really what we're trying to do is build this base, which is our direct relationship with our customers and our core program. So that base of customers, which is about 75 to 80% of our revenue, is all recurring, is also so hungry for more from us. So one of our key drivers is to build out more products and services to serve that very loyal customer base. So revenue retention is really high. We have 94% of our customers come back for a second purchase. 84% of our net revenue actually comes from our existing customer base. So we've got a lot of sticky subscribers that really want more from us. So that's one of our first main growth drivers. The second is we've just expanded one more year of life for our 4-year-old products. So again, we go cover the first 5 years of life now. We have more in development to increase and age up as our customers are growing. That's the second key growth driver. And the third is international. So we've been so emboldened by the success in Australia. We feel like we can go after more international markets. So we're very excited to be moving forward on all 3 growth drivers right now.
All right, Jessica, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.